Hey guys, it's Woody. Two reviews in one day. What are you doing? Well, listen, I'm only home for so long, and I can't have this stuff on my truck, so I'm giving it to you right now. Crash course reviews. This next review is for an item that honestly I was curious about. I was unsure about. And what it is Crazy Eyes holsters. Appendix carry holster in blood red carbon fiber. This thing is pretty sweet. I'm trying to get some good lighting on this puppy, but looks very nice, especially when paired with my P320. Oh no! Sorry guys, I'm on a glass table. So anyway, yeah, Crazy Eyes holster. I found this company online on YouTube. Actually, I was going through some videos and found somebody that did a review on one of his, and it wasn't even this model. It was one of the other models. It had the little sidecar spare mag carrier attached to it, and I'm still unsure about that design. I've never used one, but you know, I was looking for something to pick up quick. You know, lead times are kind of a big deal right now. You got a lot of the good companies, or the big companies I should say, the big companies, you're looking at like a 6-week lead time. Some of them are a lot more than that. I was looking at one, it was a 12 to 14 week lead time. Like, that's ridiculous. There was another company, very renowned company, with decent prices, pretty good prices actually, with a lead time of like 3 to 5 days, and that's who I was going to go with. But I found these guys, and I'm like, you know what? There's no way that it's going to be a lower price than what I found before. But I was like, you know what? I'll check them out anyway. And I did so, and their prices were lower. Their lead time was the same. So I'm like, And the other guy, while they just added their claw, their clip is right here. And I don't know if I like that, because it's already the widest part of the holster, and now you're adding more to that part. So to me, it just seemed a little bit counterproductive. And with this guy, he's got this clip, the single clip right here. And I have had no issue with this thing rocking back and forth. They say it's supposed to move with you, and maybe it does. I just don't notice it. But this thing, it does not move once it's on my belt. I've been wearing it. Honestly, guys, okay, I've only been wearing it for 2 days, but I've only been home for 2 days. So, you know, I'm giving you what I got. But the main thing about this guy, and it is this guy, he's a one-man operation working out of his garage, and he gives you his phone number on his website. He says call or text. Now, I was texting him. It was a Sunday night. He lives in Florida, so it was pretty late for him, and he was talking to me. You know, I was telling him, you know, what I was looking for. I was asking him about his lead times and if he had any overnight options. And you know, he said he did, but he had no way to charge me for it. So, I mean, he would work with me to try to get it to me faster. And I was like, you know what, I'll just, I'll bite the bullet, I'll order it now. And it got to me yesterday. I got home yesterday, and it was in the mailbox yesterday when I got home. So it worked out perfectly. So getting to the holster itself, I mean, if you could see the inside of this thing, you've got, I mean, you can see the detail of the gun itself matches up perfectly. I mean, you even got the trigger inside the trigger guard. This is where your retention point is. Adjustable retention with these two screws. I literally backed each of these screws out like maybe a quarter turn, each of them, just to get a little bit lighter retention. But I mean, it's very positive, and it's loaded right now, guys. So very positive. This claw works marvelously, pulls it right in, and I was worried about that because me being a slender guy, it's hard for me to conceal something like that. I mean, it's pretty thick already, and then without this claw, it sticks out. But as you can see, the way that this is designed, it pulls it in. So very nice, very good quality, very fast. The guy will actually talk to you, and if you go to his Facebook page, Crazy Eyes Holsters, you know, he just posts pictures up there of, hey, working on this one right now for a customer. You know, he's got new designs that he'll throw up there, and you know, he's always trying new stuff, and he tests them out himself. You know, he carries them and sees if he likes them. He's got some very interesting designs, by the way. He's got one, it's a minimalist holster. I mean, typically you see the ones where it's just the trigger guard. He's got something like that with a little more. I mean, it looks cool. It's the trigger guard plus this bottom part. So your muzzle is covered along with your trigger guard, but this part's all open. He also has just this part, you know, where the middle part is open. I mean, stuff that I've never seen before. Really cool stuff. And price point is a big deal. Okay. Now, very good quality. The Kydex size is the .080. It's the it's pretty standard for, you know, any quality Kydex holster. It's not the super thin stuff, but it's not the super thick, and it's very durable. I got this shipped $44.95. That's not plus tax, that's not plus shipping. He uses free shipping. $44.95 total. That's it. Now, the lowest price that was, you know, that included this claw, the lowest price other than that I've seen was about 60 bucks, which is really good. 60 bucks is really good, but this is like 45 bucks. I mean, you cannot beat that. You just can't. And I've talked to another company that I have bought holsters from before. They're a little bit cheaper, but they are a little bit cheaper. So their Kydex is a little bit lower quality, and they do not offer the claw. And I asked them if they were going to. They said they have no plans of doing so. And also they have a clip that's right here. It's not tuckable. It's just a basic plastic clip, you know, and I used them. But again, I had a smaller gun then, and that grip was just poking out. I couldn't wear it for what I wanted it for. This guy, I've got a bigger gun. I've got a gun the size that I want to carry instead of one that I am able to carry. Because before I would get smaller guns because that's all I could conceal were smaller guns. Although I did conceal a 1911 for a very long time, but it was, you know, the 4 o'clock position, and sitting down I really didn't like that because 1911 grip, that puppy stuck out. So but it concealed well when I was standing and walking around. I carry Appendix. If you couldn't tell already, I carry Appendix because it conceals. I can bend over, I can sit down, whatever. I can give people hugs, and nobody's gonna accidentally, you know, bump it or run their hand across it when they're hugging me. So yeah, that's why I carry Appendix. Also, being a slender guy, I can conceal better in the Appendix carry position. And with this claw, guys, I'm telling you, it makes a big difference. It makes a big difference. And it's not flimsy. I was wondering about, you know, how sturdy these guys are. They're thick. They're good, you know. So, crazyeyesholsters.com. Check them out, definitely. He did post up a picture a few days ago. His son is starting to make holsters, so they might be able to bump up production a little bit, but really right now they're not having any problems. I mean, they got like a 4-day lead time, I think. I mean, it's literally the time it takes them to make it and then put it in the mail, and it's 3 days in the mail. So maybe 4 days in the mail. Let's see, I ordered it Sunday night, which I don't count as a day because nothing happens on Sundays. So basically I ordered it Monday, and it was in the mail Wednesday. So I think it might have been Tuesday, but I think it was in the mail Wednesday. It got to me on Friday. So really cool. Also, another big deal. Other companies charge you for the colors. That's the only reason I got this color. It's because everything else that I have, you guys might have noticed from all my EDC videos, everything I have is black. My wallet, everything. I notice when when I'm emptying out my pockets at night, taking a shower, everything I have is black. So I wanted something a little different, and I like red. I like black and red. I like orange, and I didn't think, you know, orange holster would go good, but black and red, right? It's good. So anyway, check them out, guys. Again, quality is great. I mean, he sands off the edges. It's comfortable to wear. More comfortable than a sticky holster. I know that's hard to believe, but it's more comfortable than a sticky holster for me. I love it. And then of course it's rounded at the bottom, so you don't have that poking. Speaking of poking, I was worried about this part. Carrying Appendix, I was worried about this digging into me, and I was asking one of his other customers if he had a problem with it. He said, no, I've never had that issue, never noticed it. But he did say he had a problem with it rocking. Again, I haven't had that issue. And if it does rock, then maybe I like it. I don't know. But anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. I know, 2 reviews in one day, but they kind of coincide. And I couldn't put it all in one video because I don't think YouTube would let me. Anyway, that's all I got. Again, reach for the sky, thank a trucker, and God bless.